All right, I want to show you how to record, or instead, how to save your Excel projects. Now, this is where we stopped in the last class. Just in case you are done your project in Excel and you need to save it, probably send the finished work to the owner of the work or to anyone. So this is what you're going to do. So let's assume this work is done. So how do we save it? We're going to go up here to this left extreme tab, the file tab. Click on it. You see there are options here. All these are very important options or features you must know. So you can see there is a highlighted option. We have home, new, open, info, save, save as, and all of that. So this one now is covered with this highlighted symbol. You can see it's different from all of these. It means that everything you're seeing here is what is inside this one. So if I click on this one, see, everything here is related to this new option I clicked. The same thing with this one, the same thing with this one, the same thing with this one. Now I want to talk about saving. So this is what saving is all about. So let's assume we have a new workbook. I want to create new workbook. When I mean new workbook, I mean I'm going to close this work now, open a new fresh workbook, because this work now has been saved. So that is why if I go to this place and click on save, nothing will happen. So let me show you with a new workbook. Yes. So this is new workbook now. Let's assume I have something here. Say I have work I'm doing here. Let me just have something like one. Product. Okay. Good. Now let me just have something like this. Maybe there is something I want to do with this. And just create something. And I want to save this workbook. Now, if you look up here, you'll be seeing a name, book 1. This Excel by default gives a project name by default, and it names it book 1. Right? So, but this is not, of course, this is not what we want to call this file. We would like to differentiate, we would like to give it a meaningful name that will not just be book 1, so that if you see it anywhere in your system, you would easily recognize this is the content. So you can name it daily income, daily expenses, spreadsheet, or any analysis you did in Excel. So you just name it based on what you would use to remember the content. So let's assume this is our weekly report on our companies, and I want to name it. This is not how you look. I'm just trying to give it a sample. Like, this is not how you actually look. So let's assume this is a daily report. So I want to save this work now. What I will do, I'll go to this top extreme left and this file tab. I'll click on it. Now go to save. Now I've told you before, what I clicked here is the inside of this place is the content of what I clicked here. Is notice I clicked on save. So this place now showing us a lot of things we can do now. So we can do a lot of things here, but the one we want to explore is to save our work. So after clicking on save, the next thing to do is to choose where you will save the work to. To do that, you click on browse. Browse is to it give you the luxury to choose any folder you can save the work to. So let's click on the browse. So now it's taking us to our file explorer in our PC. So if you look at this place now, these are folders I have already created. I've already created a folder or folders in my system where I would like to save my works. And just in case you don't know how to create folder, it's simple. Let's cancel it and go to any place in our system to create folder so that it will be easier. So you can come to your desktop here, create a folder. You can choose to create a folder so that from the Excel you will just save your work directly. So to create a folder, you have to right click any empty space. This is an empty space. Now this is a desktop. This place is called desktop. So right click and go click on new. Just keep your cursor on new. You see this option will come out, and what we want to do here is to create folder. So we can click on folder. This will be created. It's a new folder. You can rename it. Let's say Excel project. Excel project. Then click enter. We are done. We have created the folder. So we are going to go back to Excel and then save our Excel project or Excel work. In fact, it's called Excel file. Save it inside this folder. This is how we do it. Go back to Excel. So this is where we were. Click on browse. Now all these things are folders, right? So remember when we saved it, that when we created that folder was on desktop. So there is desktop, there is download, there is document, picture, all of these I created them myself. The one you create, we have this symbol, but the one that came with your PC, we don't have this symbol. Sometimes, in fact, it does not have this symbol. Look at the one that came with PC. This, all these are folders, but they are inbuilt folders. You can create folders inside them. Though they are called folders, but they are inbuilt. They came with the motherboard, right? So it was not the user that created it. So the one we created, we have symbol of this yellow icon, not this one. This one is the main. This is what I'm talking about. This one, right? So to find our Excel folder we just created, we created it on desktop. Meanwhile, I can still create on that one in download, all this, all that, all this. So we go to desktop, look for our folder we just created. Look at it, Excel project. Then we double click to open, right? So this thing here, look at it, file name. It's trying to tell you that the Excel file you're coming to save, the Excel project you just finished working on that you want to save, will be bearing the name book 1. That is the meaning of this file name. But if we don't want it to be named book 1, we can change it. So let's change it to daily income. Right, so daily income, that is what it will be bearing. After giving it this name, then click on save. Bimbo, you have saved your work, right? So that is how to save your work in your Excel work in your computer. So if you go back to desktop, look at the file we created before. You can see it's already bearing something inside. You double click and it opens, it will be bearing the work you created. So you can send this work to anybody on WhatsApp, to anybody through email, through any platform. So this is the purpose of this video. And just in case you know how to send it on WhatsApp, find a way, collect it from this place to your phone. I believe you can send it to WhatsApp on your phone, or simply you can log in your WhatsApp on your system. All these are simple. Thank you very much. See you next class.